Use the trapezium rule with 5 ordinates to find an approximate value for the integral of the square root of 1 plus 1 over x between the limits of 1 and 2. Show your working and give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. So here's the question then and the formula, which we can get from the formula booklet, which I've got here. Here's the trapezium rule, which I've copied down. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. So now it's the integral between a and b, and our integral goes between 1 and 2. So a is 1 and b is 2. So it's from 1 to 2. And b minus a will be 2 minus 1 will be 1. So let's just put that in there. So that's just the value 1, isn't it? Over n. 5 ordinates. We're going from y0, so this would be y4, wouldn't it? So the number of intervals is 4. So 1 over 4 then is the value of h, the interval distance. So let's put that in as well. So 1 over 4, h is 0.25 in other words. So 1 over 4 over 2 is 1 over 8. So let's put that in the formula straight away at the outset. So we've got 1 over 8. Now we need to work out the y ordinates. Well, let's have a look at the x ordinates first then. We need x0, x1, x2, x3 and x4. So we start from 1 and we finish at 2, and we go up in an interval distance of 0.25. So we keep adding on the 0.25 for each sub-interval. There we go. And there's 5 x ordinates. Now we can work out the y ordinates. It's the square root of 1 plus 1 over x. That's root 2, isn't it? Next one. y1, the square root of 1 plus 1 over 1.25. And then y2, 1 plus 1 over 1.5. And then y3, square root of 1 plus 1 over 1.75. And lastly we've got y4, haven't we? Which is the square root of 1 plus 1 over 2. 1 plus a half is 3 over 2, so this is root 3 over 2 here. So we need to work them out then. Now the final answer needs to be to 3dp. So we'll work to 5dp to be safe then here. The first one, square root 2. Let's move our calculator out of the way. So we just want the root of 2, so let's just do that to start with then. 41421, isn't it? 1.41421 to 5dp. Then we'll get the square root of 1.5 while we're at it. So square root of 3 over 2, which is 1.5. 1.22474, 22474, 1.22474. Now the 3 in between values. So let's use the calculator to get those. It's the square root of 1 plus 1 divided by 1.25 equals 34164. 34164. 1.34164. Now 1.5. So let's toggle back and change the 1.25 to 1.5. And we get 29099. 1 point. Now the last one, 1.75. Let's tap that in. Just put the toggle back and put the 7 in there. And we get decimal 25357. 25357. 1 point. So there's our numbers. So we've got here, then we've got this equal to. It's 1 over 8 times this number here. So let's just type it in the calculator. So we're running out of space here. We'll type all these numbers in. It's the first and the last. Here and here, so it's this plus this one here, and then it's 2 times the 3 in between, because this is n minus 1 is 3, isn't it? So let's put the working there. So it's these 3 added up together and times by 2. So let's type it in the calculator then. We've got 1 over 8 1 divided by 8 times bracket 1.4 41421 plus 22474 1.22474. That's those two done, plus 2 times bracket again, these three added up together, 1.34164 1.34164 plus 29099 1.29099 plus 25357 1.25357. Close that bracket for the 2 times, close the end bracket, and then to 3dp it's 1.301, isn't it? 1.301, and that was to 3 decimal places.